So, the new Dying Light 2 Gunslinger Bundle doesn't actually come with a gun. Techland have really shot themselves in the foot with this one. Honestly, I'm not kidding, they may as well have just called it the Dynamite Slinger Bundle, as it's literally just a reskin of all the other recent DLC bundles, with the exception of a dynamite blueprint thrown in to sweeten the deal this time. Now, I know that the core mechanics of Dying Light 2 aren't set up to have fully realised guns, but they literally have just launched an event that has a brand new double-barreled shotgun called the Mean Ass Gun, so it makes no sense why they didn't include a blueprint for that in the Gunslinger Bundle. Yes, it's essentially just a reskinned boomstick, but it can fire 10 shots, which is double that of a fully upgraded boomstick, and it's much more powerful too. Now, if I was being picky, then of course a double-barreled flintlock gun wouldn't in reality be able to fire 10 shots without reloading, so a revolver skin and 6 shots would have probably made much more sense, but getting any gun in a Gunslinger bundle would have been better than what we actually got. The so-called Bowie knife does look like the real deal in the trailer, but in reality it's just a reskinned machete and can only be swung like one in the game, as of course DL2 doesn't have a proper knife animation like the original game had. The paraglider skin does have a nice design on it, but does anybody really feel the same desire for these things that we did for the buggy skins of the old bundles? The Silas Greaves outfit is very cool though, and for the first time it actually looks like the character and not an imitation with Aiden's gormless face on it. To add insult to injury though, this outfit has a whole bunch of guns holstered to the belts and we can't use a single one of them. The dynamite is the bundle's only saving grace though, as when fully upgraded they are massively OP and great fun for easily clearing military convoys. But all in all, it's not a patch on the original Gunslinger bundle. That's right, you may not have been aware that there was actually a Gunslinger bundle for the original Dying Light. And despite not being one of the coolest bundles for the first game, it looks positively awesome compared to the DL2 one. And most importantly, it came with not one, but 2 guns included. It had the Oathbreaker double-barreled shotgun, the Onyx Thunderbolt revolver, and a knife called the Deputy, plus Crane's sheriff outfit and a buggy skin. The Oathbreaker was a fairly plain shotgun skin to be honest, but I love the reload animation and I really miss those kind of details as you can barely focus on the mean ass gun between shots, as it's merely a secondary weapon and not something you can swap out with the melee weapons as you could in the original Dying Light. The Onyx Thunderbolt is a positively gorgeous gun though, in black with decorative gold inlays, and the way that Crane cocks the pistol with his thumb and reloads the 6 rounds into the chambers is a fantastic detail. The Golden Bull buggy skin was far from the best you could get, but as I said earlier, buggy skins beat paraglider skins hands down in my opinion. And I can only hope that the new story DLC will have some sort of transport like maybe a dirt bike, as I think skins for something like that would be infinitely more desirable. Another first with this bundle is that you can't actually unlock them for free in the events this time. Previously, you could earn each bundle piece by taking part in the event bounties, but the Undead or Alive event only gives up the Bowie knife blueprint and a small amount of expendable dynamite. Now, I can understand this to a degree, as they probably didn't sell many of those bundles, but is that really because people got them from the events already, or simply because nobody really wants one enough to pay £5.79 for it? I mean, I get that they need to keep the lights on at Techland HQ, but considering a constant flow of DLC was one of the things that kept the original game afloat, you'd think they'd have had a plan for something a bit more interesting than the format they're trying to sell us this time around, to be honest. Like I said though, if they can introduce a new vehicle and somehow write a hidden military base filled with guns into the upcoming story DLC, then things could definitely get more interesting. Until then though, hiding these bundles behind unrealistic paywalls is doomed to fail in my opinion, especially when you're trying to sell us a Gunslinger bundle that doesn't even have any bloody guns in it. On a lighter note though, I was able to get my hands on a Ray McCall charm in the latest event by killing 80 zombies with the mean ass gun, which if you didn't know is a Call of Juarez Easter egg, just like the bobblehead version in my buggy here. When I tried to get a close-up of this thing in photo mode though, I was really surprised to see that Ray had not only unattached himself from the Bowie knife, but he then hilariously started to fly away off and into the sunset. And legend has it, he's still flying. So, will you be paying for this new bundle? And do you agree that a Gunslinger bundle really should have come with a gun? Let me know in the comments as always, and if you enjoyed the video then please leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.